Wij klikken op de tafel om verder te gaan met onze volgende fase.
I'm sorry I made you all worry.
Are you alright?
Gaat goed, moeder?
I'm fine, and we have to hurry back to the Kunad Gate.
Oké.
We're going back there again? Do you know what we can do about it, Mother?
Yes. We must get rid of the entanglements in the Kunad Gate, or the world will eventually be destroyed.
Entanglements?
Get rid
What
of
are
the
they?
entanglements.
We should head to the Kunad Gate before I explain it further.
Okay. Then we'll go to the Kunad Highway. Everyone get ready. Mom, you can have a seat here.
Thank you. You got so big.
Gaat moeder niet mee?
That was sudden.
You joined the OSF. How's Kaito? Are you getting along with your older brother?
He's good. We don't really get along anymore.
Oh. Can you tell me what's happening in your time, in the present?
And that's basically it. The only
Hele
other thing is the
levensverhaal
existence
gedeeld
of the
buiten het
Kunad
filmpje
Gate.
om.
Thank you. Along with Babe's data, I think I understand a lot now. Are we almost ready to leave?
Ja man, kom.
Oh, yeah. We are. Mom?
You're just like your father.
Huh? No. Kaito is the one who looks like Dad. Actually, people tell me I'm not much like him.
I'm not talking about your face. It's how you act. Yuito, about your father. I'm sorry I didn't tell you what he was doing. He did awful things, but it was him that saved me from Togetsu. He was kind. Kaito said he would change this country too. He's wanted to be a politician ever since he was little. But I guess he could only take your father's path as well.
Kaito did, but
It's all right. You and Kaito are your father's and my children. I know you'll make up someday.
Komt goed.
Right.
Nou, hup naar de highway. Hup naar de highway. Daar zijn we. De Kunad Gate. Wat moeten we doen, moeder?
Things are moving fast, but I'm hoping you can tell us how to deal with the Kunad Gate. You said something about entanglements?
Ultimately, Yuito and Kasane have to enter the Kunad Gate and unravel the entanglements. What I'm telling you here is just a concept. The traces interfering with time should look like tangled red threads. According to Togetsu's theory, whenever you jump through time, a dimensional hole like the Kunad Gate is created, but it should then disappear. The reason this hasn't disappeared is because Yuito and Kasane's powers resonated. The Kunad Gate is different from the theorized gates in that it's persisting in a distorted state. Using a distorted gate for a time jump creates entanglements. If you can unravel those entanglements, you can close the Kunad Gate.
Die vrouw heeft wel veel kennis.
Distorted. I don't really get it yet. But when you say enter the Kunad Gate, do you mean go into that hole in the sky?
Dat lijkt me vrij duidelijk. hè.
Strange space. Is it inside the Kunad Gate? You saw it too, when the gate first opened.
Oh, that place with all the weird images?
That's right. That strange space that Kasane mentioned exists inside the Kunad Gate. It is a concept of space that only exists for those with the red string's power. Togetsu called it the Chronos Terminal.
Perhaps it's a kind of station or junction point for traveling through time.
So only Yuito and Kasane can perceive it. I guess that explains why we didn't notice it when we jumped to the future.
When there is time contact between 2020, when the gate was made, and another time, entanglements
2020.
are created.
Dat heb ik meegemaakt.
Time contact? Is that any different from time travel?
It's a broader definition of time travel. Even if you don't arrive at that time, even if you just attempt. Basically, if someone with the red string's power even touches that time, there is a trace. That is time contact.
Oké.
The only way to actually see which times have entanglements is for the two of you to go and check for yourselves.
So I guess the only thing we can do is leave it to Yuito and Kasane.
Ja, daar lijkt het op, ja.
Even if we find the entanglements, we won't know how to unravel them until we see them.
The Chronos terminal is conceptualized by your powers, so you'll know how to unravel them. Not with reason, but with intuition.
Gewoon naar elkaar trekken. Brute kracht.
Also, I'm weak, but I can use the red strings, so I'll support you from here.
Okay, so we just need to use the red strings again and enter the Chronos terminal.
I'm going with you this time.
You don't know what kind of dangers will be there. Make sure you're ready before you go.
If it gets dangerous, you both come right back.
Don't worry, we will. Just take care of my mother.
Ja, let
Keep
goed
her
op
safe.
moeder.
It's all right. Don't worry. We will protect Wakana.
All right, we don't have much time. Let me know when you're ready.
Ja, we zijn er klaar voor.
Mom, I saw you again after all these years, but we haven't really talked. I get that the situation won't allow it, but...
Yes, we zijn er klaar voor. Niet lullen, maar
Good to
poetsen.
go, Kasane?
I'm ready.
Focus your consciousness together. Picture the site of the Chronos terminal.
To the Chronos terminal.
We will unravel those entanglements.
Ik ben benieuwd waar we uitkomen.
It looks like we actually made it.
Wat een rare
Are
omgeving.
each of those images connected to different times?
We can't just stand around. We have to search for the entanglements.
I guess it's nothing new when it's your third time. So, how do we find them? I don't feel anything yet.
This is... It must be Mother.
Is she guiding us?
Ja, daar lijkt het op, ja.
Let's go.
Moeder wijst de weg.
Others?
Vijanden.
How are they inside the Chronos terminal?
Calm down. That place is built from your consciousness. It's an imaginary world. It is a very
Moeder praat met ons door de gedachtegolven.
Your fear and anxiety, all of your emotions affected. The memories of your past made others appear.
So basically, you're saying that these others were created by our mental immaturity.
That makes us sound pretty lame. But if we made them, we can take them down too.
Precies.
I know the two of you can handle it, but be careful.
So if our consciousness is made, is this other an illusion? It sure looks
Een
real.
illusion.
As long as your brain thinks so, it's the same as if it was.
I can hit it!
Plaats.
We have to fight it.
Here we go!
Hier heb je een auto op je gezicht.
Now, Yuito!
Leave it to me!
Plaats. Kitchen rummy. Kitchen rummy. Plaats. We hebben ook al die memories daar op die schermpjes, kijk. We zien daar ook allemaal memories. Hier, water in je
Easier
gezicht.
to electrify now that it's wet.
Let's regroup now.
Die beesten even één voor één rustig aanpakken. Let's. Moet wel raak slaan natuurlijk, blinde. Hier, vrachtwagen op je bek.
That was good, Yuito.
Dankjewel. Lekker hoor, ik kan een super skill gebruiken terwijl het niet meer nodig is. Ik volg dit pad van bloemen, wat moeder vermoedelijk op ons heeft uitgezet. Nou, dit roze cluster moeten we hebben, denk ik. Wat is dit voor kamer?
This is the old OSF hospital on that day in 2009.
Ja.
It's an entanglement.
Yeah. I don't understand.
Ik denk dat het
but I
een
can feel it.
entanglement is, omdat
This is
Kasane en
definitely
ik
it.
daar allebei zijn
We want to
geweest.
successfully unravel this. And I'm betting that we have to use the red strings, our power.
Yes, I feel it too. We should be able to make this work.
Another one.
Let's hold it off while we
Eerst weer
unravel the
vechten.
entanglement.
All right. I know we can do it. Right, Yuito?
Yeah, right.
Leave it to me.
Maar hier staat zo'n beest met van die poten. Die moeten we inderdaad met de teleport skill pakken. Die beestpaard. Kijk, dan valt hij. En dan kunnen we hem heel hard hitten. Dat is de tactiek. De kitchen rummy pakken we aan.
This should work.
Dan untangelen we dat ding. Kijk, dat is 1 van de 3.
Unravel it.
Unraveling.
It should work. Here we go.
Die heeft een bed in je gezicht.
This will make the Kunad Gate disappear.
Precies.
Hey, Kasane. That day, I never got the chance to thank you properly. So, thank you for saving me.
What? That came out of nowhere.
You were the one that saved me 11 years ago at the hospital, right? I remember it perfectly now. I used to be a dud, and then all of a sudden I had powers. My power awakening? I think it was because you shared yours with me.
What? Powers aren't something you can just share.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying sounds silly, but if it were possible, it was thanks to meeting you that day that I'm still alive, and have reached my goal of getting into the OSF. That's what I think, so... Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome. Is that what I'm supposed to say?
Ja.
You look totally confused, but that's okay. I think it's unraveled now. Everyone is probably worried about us.
Mother's power. I can still feel it.
Moeder wijst nog steeds de weg.
There's more than one entanglement?
If so, it's simple. We just have to unravel all of them.
Precies.
Right. Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Kijk, daar in de verte zie ik alweer een entanglement.
Right? I think so. But something still feels off.
So you feel it too. Something's bothering me.
Kijk, daar is nog een entanglement. Die moeten we ook eventjes untangelen.
There's another one.
Is that 50 years in the future? That should be gone. This is the other that attacked Yuito. Use my strength!
I can hit it! It's over!
Aanpakken die beesten.
That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
I'm not done yet.
Map op die lampen, dat is de weak spot, die lampen. Gebruik de special van Kasane. Let's.
Leave it to me! It's over! Unravel it!
Unravel it.
It should work.
Oké. 3 uit 3. En nu? Filmpje.
I think that's all of them.
Have you ever thought of what you'd do if you could change history?
You mean by traveling to the past? That would just create new entanglements, though, wouldn't it?
I mean, after the Kunad Gate is gone. If you could use the red strings freely.
Well, yeah. I mean, sure, I've thought about it. If I had done this, or hadn't done that, something would have changed. All those regrets are still there. When Nagi asked, what should I have done differently, I just couldn't come up with an answer.
So, do you want to use the red strings to change the past?
No, I don't. Because even if you change the past, you won't know how it will affect the future. Nagi might not have gotten caught up in all of this if he wasn't my friend. If he hadn't joined the OSF, if he didn't admire them, if I mess with the past that much and just overwrite his life, is that really saving him? And it's not just Nagi. If you change the past, it would affect the lives of everyone in the world.
It's not something that one person can burden themselves with.
I don't think it's right to only care about what you wish. There's a lot that I still can't accept. But it's not something that I can just ignore as if it didn't happen.
Worden veel morele lessen hierin gegooid weer.
I'm actually surprised. Or maybe I'm just relieved. Because now I know I'm not the only one having these thoughts.
Oh.
Before, I would have answered differently. But now that I've met everyone, the way I see the world has changed.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's the same for me. You know, we actually have a lot in common.
Ja, we zijn ook broer en zus, hè?
I think it's a little early to say
We
that.
zijn ook broer en zus. Nog meer.
This is Mom's... There's still an entanglement?
But all the time periods we travel to. No, now's not the time to think about it. Can you keep going?
I'll be okay. I'm probably just a little tired from using my brain too much.
We should hurry.
Precies. We moeten haast maken. Daar gaan we.
You only traveled to those 2 times, right?
Yes, I think those are the only ones.
En wat is dit dan nog voor entanglement?
Isn't that...
The Sumeragi crest. That's it. This is the image I saw at the start.
Right. Yakumo Sumeragi's crest. It seems like a time entanglement appeared then.
Ah.
What? How?
Former Major General Karin.
So they're going to keep coming.
Karin
We need to unlock the
heeft
entanglement.
Yakumo gekild. Is wat we hier leren.
Together.
2 van die grote beesten die je killen nog. There, een crush. Twee van die grote beesten.
We can't give up.
Hey, we can't give up, daar ben ik ook niet van plan, Dickie. Hier is nog zo'n grote rots, die kan ik misschien even meenemen. Daar heb ik de powers niet voor op dit moment. Ik moet even healen. Probeer die rots te pakken, maar die beesten die doen effectieve attacks op mij. Dit was een effectieve hit. Een rolstoel in je gezicht. Oh, nou ligt hij hier, nou ligt hij hier. Nu kunnen we damage doen. En we kunnen ook damage krijgen, blijkbaar.
Still fight.
Kost me een hoop healing deze fight hoor. Het wordt me niet makkelijk gemaakt. Maar we hebben er eentje gekild. Ja, hij gaat hier liggen. Slaat echt hard op deze. Kasane is special. En dood. Unraveling. We hebben de Kasane special gebruikt. Nu kunnen we unravelen. Het kostte me wel wat healing. Inderdaad. Maar we hebben het.
Okay, that should...
Hoofdpijn.
Yuito? This is bad. I don't think I can take much more either.
So, did we do it? That should be all of them, right?
The rule of 3, hè, in games.
Probably.
Altijd 3
Something
keer.
doesn't feel right. Karin and Yakumo Sumeragi. What happened to them?
Damn it. I'm blacking.
Yuito, Kasane.
Mom?
Moeder, haal ons terug.
Mother.
Ja, red strings. Ze haalt ons terug. Heel goed.
Where am I?
Oh good, you're awake. It seems like we made it back.
Ja.
What's going on? The Kunad Gate... Why hasn't it disappeared?
Well...
Good job, you two. It's all okay now.
What? But...
Mother, we unraveled the entanglements. So why?
Leave the rest to me.
What?
Wat?
Thank you for growing up so strong. You've made a
Gaat
lot
de
of
moeder zich
wonderful
opofferen?
friends. Those connections are much more valuable than any red string. Treasure them for the rest of your life.
Mother?
Wat?
Mom. You can't go back to the past.
If you go back, Toketsu will...
It has to be done. Forgive me. The longer I remain here, the more painful it will be.
Moeder moet toch terug naar de eigen tijd.
No, hold on! There's still so much that I need to say!
Mother!
Yuito. Kasane. Live on. Knowing you're happy is all that I could ask for.
Oké. En nu? Moeder keert terug. In het ziekenhuis. Waar een Togetsu priest ligt.
So today is the day.
Er ligt een Togetsu priest. Today is the day. Welke day? Dit is de onderzoekskamer waar Yuito zijn powers heeft gekregen.
I may give you my brain, but you can't have my memories of the future. Kaito. Yuito. Kasane.
Deze ruimte is de supercomputer. Togetsu. Ze zijn hier.
The body has been confirmed as the target, Wakana. Current theory for cause of death is cerebral overload due to a malfunction in the personality rehabilitation device.
Ze is dood.
We believe an irreversible memory wipe was conducted. There is significant damage to the memory regions in her brain. Following protocol and retrieving her brain.
Moeder heeft zichzelf geofferd om de wereld te redden.
I see. There was an entanglement from when Mom time traveled.
Mother. She explained it to us earlier when the two of you were gone. The Kunad Gate wouldn't disappear as long as she was still present in this time.
We have a message she left for the two of you. Let me send it to you now.
Een message. To Yuito and Kasane. Going back to my time. Protect the history. Ensure the history. Okay. Oké. Oh, today is the day. Het is de dag dat ze haar brain... Ja. Wakane Sumeragi. En nu? Hanabi?
I'm sorry. I know this hits the two of you harder than anyone else, and I'm here crying.
Waar moet ik heen? Of moet ik gewoon met iedereen praten? Nee.
She held back her feelings so she could part with you with no regrets. She's a great person.
Ja, Hanabi is degene die de quest marker is, volgens mij.
Wakana wasn't from this time period, so her situation was different than yours.
Hey, don't be so down. I'm not saying that because I'm worried about you. I said that because it affects platoon morale.
Okay.
I know she would have wanted to talk to the both of you some more, but she thought spending more time with you would only make things more painful.
Apparently, the entanglement will unravel when Wakana returns to the past and dies like she did in history.
Wakana knew from the start that she was causing an entanglement.
Ja. Maar goed. En nu? En nu? Moet ik naar boven? Moet ik... Hè? Moet ik gewoon weglopen? Ja.
That's strange. Wakana has returned, so how come it didn't disappear? Have all the entanglements truly been unraveled?
All the entanglements we felt we unraveled. The ones 11 years ago, 50 years in the future, and the one during Yakumo Sumeragi's time period.
What? What does Yakumo Sumeragi's time period have to do with anything?
I think one formed when we witnessed Yakumo's assassination.
What are you talking about? Yakumo was severely injured in an accident, but he wasn't assassinated.
We don't really understand it either, but we saw Yakumo Sumeragi being killed by Karen.
Karen?
What did you say?
We were busy dealing with the entanglement, but yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that that was former Major General Karen.
He copied Kasane's power. Yuito, if he also copied your power.
But he didn't copy my... He could have time traveled by resonating Kasane's power with mine.
So it hasn't disappeared because of the entanglement Karen created when he traveled back to Yakumo's time period?
Ah.
But the two of you couldn't find an entanglement. How do you expect to unravel something you can't find?
Karen can unravel his own entanglement.
Yes, exactly. The only thing we can do is take Karen to the Chronos terminal and have him unravel the entanglement himself.
Wataru, can you check Karen's location?
I figured you'd ask, so I've been working on it. But I've got nothing. I can't find him at all. It's like he's disappeared.
Supposing that he's traveled to Yakumo's time period, that would mean he's in the past. That's where you're going to find him.
Are you too sure the people you saw were really Karen and Yakumo?
We're sure. We could see their faces clearly. Actually, we only saw Karen's face.
But that was Yakumo. I mean, he had the same mask on as all the depictions of him.
Ah, yes, that's it, the mask. That explains everything.
Is iets met het masker.
Kagero, explain.
Whoa, Sugumi, calm down. So, you know how Yakumo started wearing the mask because of the injuries he sustained? Rumor was, sometime after the accident, he suddenly stopped appearing in front of people and his whole personality just changed.
Whole personality changed? You're not suggesting...
The real Yakumo was assassinated by Karen from the future, and Karen took his place by putting on the mask?
Ah.
It doesn't matter. Either way, we still need to travel back to 2,000 years ago to check.
Actually, no. We might not have to travel at all. You all saw my brother's video, right? Don't you remember what he said?
Yakumo Sumeragi is alive!
What are you...
He is asleep, deep beneath Suo.
Yeah.
Even now, he is waiting for his revenge.
Kaito weet het.
Right. Cold sleep. Just like Kagero.
If Yakumo is in cold sleep under Suo, then we can find out the truth by meeting him directly. If former Major General Karen replaced him, then he'll be the one down there in cold sleep. I'm not entirely certain as to why he did what he did. But we can talk to him and have him help us unravel the entanglement.
Do we know where he's sleeping, though? I mean, Arahabaki is the only area I can think of that's under Suo.
I mean, Sumeragi Tomb is the first place I thought of where Yakumo would be. Do you think he would really be in such a heavily trafficked place, though?
How about it, Yuito? It's your family's tomb.
Ja, dat zou een logische plek zijn.
That makes sense. But I've never even been inside the building before. The head of the family is responsible for watching over Sumeragi Tomb. I might be able to find something out if I talk to my brother.
The chief. Do you think he'll listen to us?
Nou ja, hij luisterde de vorige keer ook niet.
I've been trying to reach my brother's terminal, but I'm not getting through. There's a chance he might have blocked me. Wataru, can you ask Major General Fubuki to talk to my brother? I doubt he'd refuse a call from a Major General.
Okay, leave it to me. I just don't know how soon I'll get a response.
Wanna stop by our hideout then? I'm sure Yuito and Kasane could use the rest.
Ja, dan gaan we maar weer naar de hideout.
Good idea. It would be smart to
Het
rest
lijkt me
while we
dan dat
can.
de showdown met
Thanks, Gemma. All right, let's head
Giacomo
back.
of Karen, dat dan het einde is om het de Kunad Gate te sluiten. Misschien wel het einde van de game.
Welcome back. I messaged Major General Fubuki. He said it might take some time to get in touch with the chief.
Thanks, Wataru.
I also asked about Major General Karen, but apparently Major General Fubuki doesn't know anything either.
I see. Then I guess he really is in the past.
We don't have any other leads at the moment, so let's hope he's in Sumeragi Tomb.
Ja. En dan komen we weer in de standby phase. Kunnen we weer banden met een aantal mensen. Jazeker. Luca, Kagero, deze niet, deze niet. Hier ook weer allemaal bonding, 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 bonding. Behalve met die twee. Dat zijn gewoon techneuten. Ja. Dus dat betekent nieuwe bonding episodes in de volgende video's. Dus graag tot de volgende keer. Joejoe.